this would be our backup. Let me update the vault IP so we can generate the backup. Let me put the vault IP here. So as we have discussed in the earlier session that there is a user called backup which generates the backup of your vault. Let me create some saves which we would be backup. So these are the three saves I have created: backup 1, 2, and 3. That would be restored in the vault. And let me just enable the backup user. Let's generate the backup first of all. I have installed this backup utility in this CPM server. Let me confirm the vault IP as well. And we will create a CRED file for our backup user, which is backup.ini. We have created this backup CRED file over here. Now we need to just generate the backup. So guys, this is the full backup we are generating here. So what it will do, it will basically change the directory to this file. Change directory C program file x86 private replicate, which is this path, and it will run this utility pa-replicate.exe by referring the vault IP from this vault.ini file and log on from the backup.ini file which we have just created. This is the CRED file we have just created. It will fetch the credential from this particular file and it will generate the backup. So I just save it with .bat extension. This is going to our batch file. So I will mark it as backup.bat. When we run this, it will generate the complete backup. I think there was some error. Let me check that. Authentication error. Let me just Let me just recreate the CRED file here. Just give me one second. So this is old CRED file. We would be creating new one. So we have created new backup file now. Let's run this full backup once. Let's see how it goes. Now it's generating the full backup. So the backup is completed. Okay, we have the backup. Complete backup is available in the backup server. Now let's suppose after generating the backup, our vault goes down. Okay, our vault is no more. So let me just briefly outline the process how we can reinstate every bit of data from the backup. Let me just open a document here. It would be simple for you to understand that from that particular document. Yeah, so this is the vault restoration, guys, wherein we would be using this, this backup data to completely restore the vault. Vault restoration is carried out in the event of general failure. Restoration involves restoring the safe folder to a new computer that is suitable as a vault server. For more information about, refer to the installation guide. After installing the server and configuration it to work with safes, the new vault will have the same safe names, users, and authorizations as the old vault. The new server must have the same master and the operator keys as the old server. So let's say in case of our vault is down, our DR is also down. So we need to install a new vault, and we would be basically replicating the complete data from the backup to the new vault. So whatever the safes and users and whatever the groups we are having available on the on our main vault, the same would be replicated to the restored vault. So these are the steps. Install new instance of exact same version of PrivateArk server and make sure it is fully operational. So we need to install, the complete vault. I mean, just like with the same operator CD, we need to install the new vault. Okay. Enable operator user, another user that has the following authorization in the vault. Now, whenever we do restoration, operator user is the one which basically does that restoration process. So backup user replicates the data, like we are pulling the data from the vault to the backup location. In case if we want to restore something, in that case operator user would be used. So we would be enabling that operator user as well in the vault. I will just log in here. Here we have operator user. Now, if you see the rights for this operator, or I should say the permissions, you can say it has the permission to restore all saves. So basically, it performs the restoration part. We will just uncheck it. So in the DB param, set the following parameter: backup files deletion is equal to no. So whatever the files which are being backed up, they will not be deleted. So this parameter we need to add in the DB param. So let's add that in the primary. This you need to do once your everything is up and running. This is kind of thing that once you have installed your infrastructure, or I should say the CyberArk infrastructure, you need to do you need to perform the steps well in advance. Okay, not on the day when you are having the vault is down. So here we will add something called this parameter we would be adding. Backup files deletion is equal to no. I don't think I would be able to copy paste, but let's see that. Backup files deletion. Yes, it won't allow us. Backup files deletion is equal to no, so that whatever the files which are being backed up, they will not be deleted at all. This parameter is needed. And whenever you make any changes in the DB param, it needs to be followed by restarting of the vault service. So we'll do that as well. So we have done this parameter. Okay. Use PA restore .exe in order to copy all relevant backup files to the restored safe folder on the vault server machine. For example, PA restore ini is something full vault restore. So this particular thing that we need to run on this particular on the new vault, okay, wherein we would be using this vault restoration. So what this command is doing, it will be sending all the files which are available in the backup server to the new vault. We would be setting up a new vault, and it will basically send all the files which are available in the backup server to this new vault. Now, how it will send? So we will be updating the vault.ini file of the backup server to this new IP. So wherever you are installing the vault, now you need to update the vault IP so that it can send the data to the new vault. Let's say this is my restored vault. This is my restored vault. Let me start this vault as well. So this is the same. This is a new vault which we would be installing it, and we would be using the same operator CD. Let me make it more simple in terms of so we are covering three things here. We are generating the backup. So this is a basically 3-step process. We are basically generating the backup in the component server, restoring the backup in the new world that we have created. Okay. So whatever the data and metadata we have backed up in the backup server, we are sending this to the new world, and we are adding the IP of the new world in all the component server, that is CPM, PBWA, PSMP, TSM. So all the operation, all the components can start working right after the vault in the DR goes off. So we can simply get the vault installed, and we can simply get the vault working as well, or complete CyberArk working as well in case of a complete disaster happens. And this might be a problem. Let me stop this machine. Let us create one server for this. So here we would be installing the new vault, and we would be sending the entire data, whatever available in the backup, we would be sending it to this location. So I have already installed the .NET framework just to make sure that we don't have to spend much time in it. We will simply install the vault here. So now if you see here, the component server is basically the backup server in which we have the backup. The vault is the main primary vault that we have, and this would be the new vault. So let's say after generating the backup on this component server, this vault goes down. So we need to migrate the backup data to this new restored vault so that our operations can be resumed as soon as possible without any adding impact. I'm just checking if the .NET framework is already available, though I have installed it, but I'm just checking it. it's not appearing. Let me copy the contents of our void. So we need to just install the vault in the same way with the same operator CD. That's all we require. Let me hard code a IP as well for this vault. Let's make it 230. Let me just restart this. So now on the backup server, we will add the IP of this new vault, so it can send all the backup data to this new vault. So we would be requiring the client, the operator CD, the master CD now would be required as well, the server, as well as the license. So let's copy this first of all. So we have everything now. We have copied the license. We have copied this operator CD, master CD, everything. Now we have everything here. Operator CD, master CD also. I just need to copy. Now let us quickly install this vault here, the new vault. License is kept on the desktop here. Operator CD is also on the desktop. We'll skip this thing. We'll harden this server now. Let's wait for some time till the hardening gets completed, and then we'll go ahead with the installation as well. Yeah, so now it's asking us about the administrator user password and the master one. So we'll specify that. So now the new vault is installed. Okay, we will not reboot the server now. We will install the private client as well. Let's reboot the server now. So this is our new vault, guys. I mean, going onwards, we would be pointing all the components to this vault. So we will not be having, this is something a kind of standalone vault as well, sorry, standby vault as well. So in case if a rare outage happens in your environment wherein your vault and DR, everything goes off, but you have the backed up data, you can make use of this particular restored vault. So one important thing is like it should have the same firewall rules, the same connectivity, whatever the vault and the DR have. So you need to mimic all your connectivity here in this restored vault as well, because it will also communicate to your AD server. It will also communicate to your SMTP server. It will also communicate to NTP server. It will also communicate to your radius server. Whatever the integrations you have done through your primary vault, the same integration needs to happen from this from this restored vault as well. For making that to happen, you need to have the same firewall rules in place. Let this vault come up first. So this vault is up now. What we need to do, we need to send the data. If I just log in here, Now you can see only 3 saves are there: notification engine, system save, vault internal. These are the saves created once you install the vault. Once we do the restoration part, you would say all the saves would be recovered from the primary vault to this new vault as well. And the IP of this new restored vault is 230. So we would now be sending the backed up data to this new vault. So what I'll do, I'll update this to 230 because now we are sending the data to the new vault. And this is the command to send the new data, the backup data. PA restore vault.ini operator vault full vault restore. We'll copy this. We'll navigate to our backup server now. So it is asking the password of our operator user, which will basically send the data. So password is CyberArk1. User operator is disabled. Okay. One more thing, guys, we need to enable operator user here as well. Let me just enable this thing. So both the operator users, whatever the operator user you have in the primary and in the restored vault, that should have the same password. I will just document every step and I will send a copy of it to all of you. So now you can see that it has restored every bit of data from this backup server to the new vault. You can see 7 out of 7 saves restored successfully. So whatever the saves we had in the primary vault are now in the restored vault. No matter if your primary is down, we have this being restored from the backup location. So here we have all the saves which are up from the primary vault. Now we need to bring it into here as well. We have send the data. Now we need to follow some steps here. Open the CyberArk server console and stop the CyberArk vault server. Then close the CyberArk server console. Also from the vault installation folder, run CA vault utility, CA vault manager, recover backup files. Yeah, so now we would require the master CD. Okay, master CD is needed for us to add the data from the backup data to the vault to the restored vault. So what we will do, we will navigate. This is our master CD. I will just, sorry, it's already unzipped. I will go to DB param of the new on the restored vault. Sorry. Now, if you see here, something is there, recovery private key. but the path is not correct. Okay, this recovery private key sits in the master CD. Okay, so here we need to rectify the correct path. Recovery private key path should be correct. So what we will do, we will navigate to master CD here. This is our master CD folder, and there we have the recovery private key. This is the recovery private key. So what I'll do, I'll click shift and right click to copy the path. And I'll update the path of my recovery private key over here. We'll save the changes in the DB param. And since we have done some changes, we just restart the vault services here. This is something you need to do when you are building your environment. You need to also have some standalone vault which you can use for the restoration purpose. This is not something that can be done when your complete infrastructure is down. So it should be done well in advance. So now server is up now. We'll go to the folder wherein we have installed everything, or I would say the directory in which everything is installed. CyberArk server. Here we have CA Vault Manager. So this is a utility through which we will invoke some commands. We will open command with an administrator. .exe. Restore DB. Okay, before that, we need to stop the vault services as well, which I missed to do so. Let me stop this. Starting metadata, this week. So there is a key mismatch. Let me just check that. Let me put this parameter as well in the DB param. Backup file deletion. Backup file deletion. Yes. Let's restart the vault service again. Now let me check this, which key it is referring to. Let us stop this vault service once again. And let's cancel this console. And let's run this DB restore once again. Key must match the one used for backup. Why this error is coming? Let me check if anything else needs to be done as well. Yeah, sorry. First of all, we need to run this CA Vault Manager recover backup files. So we'll run this. I missed this command, recover backup files. So whatever the files that we have sent to this particular server would be recovered from the backup server to this new vault server. Then that file would be restored in the new vault. So this recovery process completed. Now we will run that other process, restore DB. So now whatever the keys or safes which are there in the primary, or I would say in the backup, now they are being restored here. Now we can start the vault service. Let me check if anything needs to be done before that as well. This will complete the restore process and synchronize the restored metadata and data. In DB param, reset the backup file deletion parameter. This parameter's default value is following. However, if this parameter is specified before you restored, specify the same value again, meet your enterprise needs. So what we will do now, we will just start the private ARK service in the new restored vault. So here we are talking only about 2-3 safes, but in a real-time environment, once you have thousands of safe available, every bit would be recovered into the restored vault. So now you can see that backup test 1 is there, backup test 2 is there, backup test 3 is there. All safes are recovered to this restored vault. Now, only thing you need to do is now, whatever the components you have, the CPM, PVWA, just add the IP of this restored vault, and you can start your operations right after that.